What up, NFT gang? I hope you're all doing well today. We are talking about NFT utilities in this video. Now, if you've spoken to anyone, family, friend, that is not involved in the crypto space, the NFT space, they'll probably ask you, what is this NFT hype that you're talking about? Why are you constantly talking about NFTs? What's the utility around them and why should I care? Well, hopefully by the end of this video, I'm going to give you a couple of ideas and you'll be able to explain to your peers, your family, your friends, whoever it is, about NFTs. What's the use cases and where you see it going into the future. So with that said, let's jump into the video and let's first talk about gaming NFTs. Now, if you've watched my videos before and you know about play to earn mechanics, then you can skip forward. But if you don't know and you want to still understand the utility behind gaming NFTs, let me quickly explain. In Pharaohland here, this is the Pharaohland game, each one of these characters is an NFT. You own the digital asset in the game. Whether it's Axie Infinity or an Axie whatever animal that is, that monster, whether it's farming in Wanaka farm or D-Race with the new upcoming horse race, you own these gaming assets as opposed to playing Clash of Clans or whatever mobile game that you play and you have to buy gems and you buy certain buildings with those gems. You don't own those assets. With NFTs, you own the asset. So that means if the asset goes up in value, whether it's in game or not, you can sell that asset and you can earn money out of that asset. You can also stake your characters, right? You can stake these characters and earn passive income that way. So there's various mechanisms in which you can earn passive income through gaming NFTs. That out of the way, that's the gaming side. It's pretty straightforward. It essentially means you own a piece of the game and everyone wants that. The second point I want to make is membership perks. Now, if you own a Doge Pound NFT, then essentially if you look at their roadmap, you look at what they're planning to do with their project, you'll understand that eventually you'll be able to turn your 2D Doge Pound NFT into a 3D and use that in their metaverse. And also you'll have exclusive access to their Doge Pound apparel here that you can also display on the metaverse. So it is granting you essentially membership perks, access to certain things that you would otherwise not have access to. The other project is Space Punk Club. Now, for those people that own a Space Punk, they have been given an airdropped Space Dino, right? Eventually they'll come out with a comic, which I guess will be exclusive for the most part or early access to people that own a Space Punk. You'll get exclusive merchandise drops only again to owners of Space Punk clubs. You'll get full commercial usage rights. Now, a recent perk that they announced was the ability to stake your Space Punk and your Space Dino. And essentially what that allows you to do is earn a percentage of the income through the secondary sales of Space Punks. Again, another form of passive income. So when we're talking about utility within the NFT space, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about granting you access and giving you the ability to earn passive income. So on that note of holding NFTs and being able to access membership perks, let's look at this ad that I saw on Facebook. They're advertising this access token, this NFT access token for 0.3 Ether, right? And essentially, they had this really nice trailer going on and it looked really cool with all these young, hip and beautiful people floating around an island. But let me explain to you. So it's called the Digital Nomad Islands NFT project, and they only will ever have 5,000 of these access tokens. And if you buy one of these access tokens, it bestows access for life to our network of private islands. Membership also grants exclusive access to be able to purchase NFTs that grant access to private networking events and experience around the world for top entrepreneurs. And they're talking about having a set of islands in Asia and Europe and South America and all these beautiful places, right? And this NFT apparently grants you access to that set of island. So we're talking about utility. This is one of the aspects of NFTs that I see moving into the business world where, you know, it creates that elitist kind of mentality, which I hate anyway. It kind of separates that wealth separation is getting bigger and bigger when it comes to NFTs. The premise still stays true in the sense that NFTs can now give you access to services and opportunities that you may not have otherwise. Think about it this way. You buy an NFT and your favorite singer, rapper, whatever holds a concert, and by buying this NFT, it grants you access to them backstage. Think about Tesla releasing their new car model, and if you hold on to their NFTs, potentially it would grant you early registration, pre-registration in purchasing the vehicle. You know, all these kind of access ideas when it comes to NFTs, I think you will eventually see more of in the business space. Now, on the same vein of NFTs being able to grant you access to certain membership perks, we're seeing NFTs being able to grant you access to services as well. Now, Nature Salvation is a group straight out of India. They're called Design QK or Designs by QK. That's their group. And they create these awesome looking designs on OpenSea at the moment. And essentially what they allow you to do is if you buy one of these, right, there's an unlockable content that allows you to work with them directly. And inside working with them, they'll also design a brand asset for whatever brand company it is that you use. So it's access to their services. And I think it's pretty cool. So they're charging essentially $167. You'll get this NFT, which is your ticket to accessing their services to design a brand asset for you. Now, another one I thought that was interesting is called Mutt Gang, and they're on OpenSea. If you collect 4 of their dog NFTs, they will create an exclusive art of your pet as well and put it up on the blockchain and mint it as an art piece. So again, it's that service, it's that access to service, that incentive of buy a few NFTs and we will work with you directly. And look, at the end of the day, they're only $6.70. So they're not charging an arm and a leg to create an art piece of your pet. And, you know, it's a great niche market because everyone loves their pet and everyone would want to have an NFT of their pet. So, you know, that they're novel ideas, but you can actually see utility in NFTs. Now, if you go down deeper into the rabbit hole, we're talking about NFTs infiltrating the financial system in the sense that you can now, or certain websites, certain places allow you to put up your NFT as collateral. Now, think of putting up a CryptoPunk, you know, worth hundreds of thousands of dollars up as collateral, and you can get loans out of that. And the other part that you may have heard is the fractionalization of NFTs, which essentially means you break up your CryptoPunk into 10 pieces, and those that were willing to lend you the money get a piece of your CryptoPunk. Should you fail to pay that money back, then they hold that piece. Then that one person can decide to offer to the other people to buy the whole set of fractions, the fractions of the CryptoPunk, combine it back together, and they will own the CryptoPunk. Hopefully that makes sense. So as you can see already, NFTs have quite a broad utility, right? We go from owning a piece of artwork, owning an avatar, owning a piece of a project, to using it in finances. The utility is so broad. And as we evolve in this space, which is already just so young, with 99% of the population not understanding what NFTs is about, it's only going to get more interesting. And the big brains out there, like I said, will use NFT as a means to solve actual problems that we currently have. And I think it's really exciting, and it's an interesting space to kind of keep an eye out for. So with that said, hopefully this video was informative. Hopefully you can now go back to, you know, your family, friend, peer group and whatever, and give them some ideas of what people are using NFTs for at the moment. So with that said, guys, have a great night, morning, noon, wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.